This is Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero sugar, 0 calories, but max Pepsi taste. It's okay to get emotional. We know just how you feel.
Here in downtown Richmond on East Irvin Street, we're at the future site of Dreaming Creek Brewery, the first microbrewery in Richmond. We talked to the owners of this new business, who told us all about the exciting things that are coming up and the timeline for when this new place will open.
So this is 109 East Irvin, the future site of Dreaming Creek Brewery. We're in the process of getting things rezoned and getting a special use permit to become a microbrewery. After that becomes final, which is going to happen 1st of September when everything kind of gets rubber stamped. We'll start renovation. We're going to renovate this building to have a brew house and a tap room and some large spaces inside for people to enjoy local brews. We started talking about, how could we bring a microbrewery to town and work toward that, and it ended up that we started a craft beer bar, Richmond Beer House. It's gone real well. We were talking about what the next step is for that business. We were like, man, we're still interested in doing the brewery. From there, we started game planning, and here we are. We wanted to make sure that Richmond could support that kind of idea, and we've been beyond blessed and beyond it's reached beyond our expectations, really. It's been a great endeavor, met so many great people. The business has been doing really well, so everything's been going so well. We're excited. We'll have about 1,500 square feet of brewing area. That includes the entire brewing process, whether it's from the brew kettle to the fermenters and the bright tanks and stuff like that. We'll have about maybe 800 to 1,000 square feet of bar space. And then the rest is going to be, generic stuff like bathroom and a lot of it open seating. Our head brewers, Darren and Charlie, have been working hard. We've got a good Kentucky Common. And then my favorite is we've got a chocolate milk stout, and another iteration of that has some jalapeno in it. Now that's my favorite. But we've got a lot of other recipes like cream ales and such like that. I don't want to give too much away. I want people to be surprised, but we've got some good stuff coming. For us to acquire the property and do what we want, it has to be rezoned. So it's still technically zoned residential. So we applied for rezoning to a commercial zoning. Not a problem. Everybody was like, yeah, that makes sense. There's, it shouldn't have been zoned residential anyway. So that got through, and then we had to apply for a special use permit to be a microbrewery. We went through the Board of Adjustments for that. That got approved. So now it's just kind of going through the different processes. It's got to have a first and second read by the city commission and move from there. So the final, the city commission finalizes the rezoning on September 12th. So we acquire the property a short time after that. It's probably gonna be pretty quickly after that. And then we're looking from 60 to 90 days for renovation, and then probably a soft opening shortly after that, and then a grand opening celebration shortly after that. So it really depends on, how construction goes. That there's always hiccups along the way, things you don't expect, speed bumps or, potholes or whatever you want to call it. But we're hoping at least by the end of the year. Was wishing upon a star, I would say in November, but likely early December, and hopefully serving local beer soon thereafter if the federal and state permits go through the process like we're hoping they do.
For WBON TV here in downtown Richmond, I'm Marisa Hempel.